raised in the Bronx. Make some noise for the BX. She is an actor and a spoken word poet, first working with International WOW Theater Company and currently working as an associate correspondent on Diplomatically Incorrect at the United Nations. She just finished shooting the second webisode of Red Notice, where she plays a lead in the web series based off of Dante's Inferno. For more info, you can check out her website, lillianrodriguez.com. Make some noise for Lillian Rodriguez.
Hello, everybody. Thank you, Mike, for this wonderful fun. And the first poem that I'm going to perform, some of you have heard already, but I like it, so you can hear it again. All right. I'm from the Bronx, I'm half Cuban on my father's side. My last name is Rodriguez. I can say the name with flavor, but the accent's all I got, because the language got stuck in Miami, where my family is, and I'm not. Or the language got stuck with my father, wherever he is, and it isn't with his daughter. I'm from the Bronx, I live with my mother. She's a wasp, and her language is wisdom. My sister and I owe her more than words can give. I'm from the Bronx, a place full of attitude and spice. Have you ever heard of that spicy feeling? It's when you've got too much flavor in your soul and you've got to run, or shout, or dance, or kiss someone you love. I'm from the Bronx. I know when to look away. I know how to wait my turn. And I know not to step on fresh, white sneakers. I'm from the Bronx. I learned how to read there. I learned how to move with rhythm there. I learned that I have a voice and that I have a right to make it heard. I'm from the Bronx. I had my first kiss and graduated high school there. I acted in my first play and got my first job there. I'm from the Bronx. I got into NYU, moved into the East Village. My mother, sister, and I uprooted ourselves, relocated, lost a home, but started to build another. I'm from the Bronx, but I lost my community, stuck in my NYU identity. I couldn't accept it, so I joined a local community garden, looking to the Lower East Side natives for a pardon. I'm from the Bronx. The Lower East Side got too crowded. I got pushed into Brooklyn. Bushwick is my new haven. But I keep thinking, I wasn't meant to be here. The neighbors seem to look at me and sneer. I gotta find my place so I don't feel like such a disgrace. Every morning I wake up to the sounds of demolition. They're making room for renovation. Out with the old and in with the new. I'm seeking to fit in, but preserving your life is the original battle, and you've got to win. And we all benefit from the struggle between old and new, since the battle with the Native Americans in 1492. And if our nation was built on this original sin, then survival of the fittest takes on a whole new meaning, and one that makes me want to bust out screaming. They travel down each vertebrae of my spine, cool compress to my trembling nerves. What are these fingers? Whose are these fingers? The grips and pangs of emotional attachment are like fingers at play, tugging, prodding, and teasing one's insides. Will you let me move freely, even as you play on me? If I am a guitar, does every string not already have a sound? What music shall we discover in the way your fingers dance on my chords and discords? Is what we uncover the anatomy of love? I am a body in space, and time runs through me. Memories of you flood through me. I am a fluid expansion of being, connecting past, present, and future. My body is flooded with the colors of my life, and so I am a beam of blended light piercing atmosphere. When we've been together at night, I smell like us. But when I'm not with you, I need to smell like me. So I sit here at my job, smelling my fresh shampoo scent now settled in my hair, and I press my nose and mouth against the skin of my shoulder. I taste my own essence and I remember you. I am a body in space and time runs through me. When I've sat with you outside by the fountain in Washington Square or by the river on the Hudson, I smell like cigarette smoke and sometimes cologne, but when I'm all alone, I like to smell like me. So I stand at the bus stop inhaling the pages of the book I'm reading, gathering up memories spoken through the centuries. I am a body in space and time runs through me. When I've been jamming with you, cooking up a rhythmical storm, I smell like weed and sometimes beer. But when I'm all alone, I like to smell like fresh rain and incense. I am a body in space and time runs through me. When I've been running with you over hot city streets, pounding on the cement jungle, I smell like sweaty shirts and car exhaust. But all alone, I like to smell like Puerto Rico in the late evening, sitting by the ocean, or maybe Cuba. I am a body in space, and time runs through me. When I'm holding on to you, I long to lose myself in your smell, to be absorbed by your pulse, to find a home in your heartbeat, to catch on to your breath and let it carry me, let it lull me. But when I'm alone, I rediscover my rhythm. I write a song, sing a poem. I unleash my scent and savor its flavor. I can never let go of the memories, though, and they thread through my being, flowing, gushing through. I am a body in space, and time runs through me. My body is flooded with the colors of my life, and so I remain, a beam of blended light piercing atmosphere. The black silk dances with her body, the closest she'll ever get to a lover's touch. The heat coils round her torso, breasts, neck, dipping into her mouth. She opens her mouth wide, breathing it in, yearning, her body pulsing. She sees him standing in front of her, glowing. The heat envelops her inside, licks her heart, singes her mind with illicit thoughts. His image flickers. The passion threatens to overwhelm even as it slowly dies, and she is left simmering, convulsing. 4 sisters sit around her, heads bowed just as she is. And she is sitting on her knees just as they are, and all 5 are convulsing on the inside, crying on the inside. The heat coils to the 4 corners of the room, watching, waiting. I want to be Mother Earth's lover. Have you ever dug your hand down deep into a garden? Felt the dirt swelling under your nails, resistance giving way to deeper layers of cool, moist grains. The deeper you reach into the earth, the more creatures you discover, worms, centipedes, beetles. And then there are those things which have no name, strange creatures that make you squirm a little. But curiosity piqued you dig a little deeper. I want to be Mother Earth's lover. Plunging your arm down fertile ground, you brush by root tips, fingers to a tree you cannot see, fingers you just held hands with. But you cannot stay there long. You've got new depths to search to be Mother Earth's lover. No mother ever was so patient as that fertile ground, as you caressed it with your fingers, hoping for a moment of yielding, a moment where the earth said no or yes. A moment where it didn't just give way to your touch, a moment where you no longer explored a foreign land, an observer of nature's wonders, but where you had permission to join the earth and lose the separation anxiety forged by the mind. Mother Earth, why don't you yield to me? So you begin to use a shovel and dig, but that doesn't get you far enough. And so you begin to use a drill and push, but that doesn't get you far enough. And so you use a larger drill, and still a larger, until finally you shoot water and chemicals down into her womb to force her oily juice up and out, to get even closer to her heart. You've lost sight of lovemaking and resorted to fracking. Will you love me, Mother? Now you've penetrated all her layers, laid claim to each as you complete the attempt at possession. Frack the pain away. Frack the war to monopolize oil away. Frack for the juice that flows through her earthy body to feed engines that spit pollution into her lungs. Frack the mineral rights of farmers away. Frack until water bursts into flame. Frack until no one can call out for shame because they're buried under health bills. Frack until you can't remember the beauty of holding a fistful of her, tightly gripping onto, burying into, and stroking the place from which all life sprang. Frack away the memory of love. Frack until your pockets overflow with money. Your cars are always running on full and your heart on empty. Frack because you forget you'll be dirt one day. But don't frack because we didn't try to stand in your way. A single stem, cut, drifting, a flower whipped in the wind. Bend in, fold over, twist down, round, up. Embrace the sweet blue of sky. reach to touch sunshine, then flower whipped in the wind falls on little toes. The child sees life in the limp, dejected single stem, gently caressing its small frame and throwing it up, delighting in the wind's game. And so the stem has purpose again. Bend in, fold over, twist down, around, up. Children's laughter invigorates the half-dead and helps us live again. I'm in love with a phantom. I'm taught and told that love grows outwards, spreads from within, and shoots out. I'm taught and told that as you grow old, love will grow stronger and longer. I'm taught and told true love is a royal affair, weddings, honeymoons, I do. But I'm in love with a phantom, continuously imploding, impeding, sucking down, increasingly pulling, tugging, imploring. Phantom voice, what is this power you claim over my heart? Haiti love, Japan love, New Orleans love, Iraq love, Libya love, Syria love. In these are phantom voices. I witness their cry and they echo in my consciousness. Chants from rallies past. Free, free Syria, long live Libya. United we stand, divided we fall. United we stand, divided we fall. United we stand, divided we fall. I walk down pathways worn from travelers. I listen to voices worn from crying out. I hold my heart between my skin and bones and blood, but it aches there. I'm listening to phantoms crying out for love. I'm taught and told that love grows outwards, spreads from within, and shoots out. Did their voices pierce you? I'm taught and told that as you grow old, love will grow stronger and longer. How long have these phantoms been calling? I close my eyes and hear love crying out, souls in pain, souls searching for liberation. I'm in love with a phantom. I want to feel him now in front of me, close up and through me. Do you hear him calling you? Viva la revolución.